Jamie, good to see you again.
Hey, what up, baby?
What's happening, man? Good.
You, man, you looking great, baby.
Oh, man, that's good. Kyla-Drew, it's so nice to meet you. And I'm just really excited
nice to meet you too.
to talk to you both about this hilarious. I watched this series with my mom, and we both several times looked at each other. I'm like, Mom, are you watching? Then she looked at me. She's like, are you watching? So it is for everybody. All right, Jamie, I want to start with you. I've read in some interviews that you've done that, yeah, the series is based, some of the episodes, on some true stories. Am I right?
Most definitely. Like the stories between me and Corinne, like, is just, you know, me embarrassing her and everything like that are just relevant to everybody. Every father knows, man, you know, when it comes to your daughter, you know we're going to get it wrong. We're going to get it wrong, but we're getting it wrong out of love. And so being able to do that and then go to Netflix, which I think it's great because Netflix gives us a little more latitude as far as what we want to do. But then our biggest task was to find our star. And we found her in the wonderfully talented and beautiful ATL's own Kyla-Drew.
Look at that introduction. Kyla-Drew, I have known your co-star there, Jamie. I've known him for a long time. I used to do radio in Los Angeles. So even before I moved back home to Houston and did TV, I've known Jamie that long. I want to know, tell me about the first time that you met Jamie Foxx.
I remember I had a chemistry with him, and I walked into the room, and it was a whole lot of faces. We had Corinne in there, Jamie, a couple of our producers, the director, and I was a little bit starstruck. And I remember he said something. He was like, "Oh, I saw your IG, yada, yada, yada." And then I was just like so starstruck that I was just like, oh my gosh, like I didn't even say anything. And I think maybe he took it as like, okay. But like I was just so starstruck and just so nervous. But luckily I did the scene. We had chemistry and I got the job, and I had the opportunity to make up for being speechless.
Jamie, I'm gonna speak on you for a minute, Jamie. Kyla-Drew, Jamie's one of the most warm individuals. When I first met Jamie, again years ago, he just brings you in with that personality, and that's I've had the opportunity now to stay in touch with you and interview you for several of your projects, Jamie, and you're still the same guy that I remember from day one. All right,
thanks, Dave.
Dude, I love you, man. For reals, you've been a really good friend to me. You've come to visit us here in Houston, and I'm grateful for everything that you do with us. I got to ask about another friend of ours that I've known since my LA days, David Alan Grier. Man, I'm so happy to see you both together. What is it like to work with him again?
Listen, it was down to the wire to get Dave because he had so many projects. And I said, Dave, listen, man, I need you. The show will be good, but it would be great with you because we'll be able to craft things. And hopefully if we could get past these 8 episodes, because here's the task. Usually you do a show, 20 episodes, and within 15, you finally try to find yourself. We only got 8. So I said, Dave, I need you. If you come and do these 8, and then I guarantee you it'll pay off big dividends if we get more episodes. And he came in and he immediately took off. Immediately had everybody laughing. Now here's what's funny. Dave and I, as you know, this 30 years.
Wow.
It's 30 years, bro. And so even the cameraman, that's 30 years as well, because these are some of the same people that worked on In Living Color. So here we are watching Dave do his thing. Now, the conversations have changed. 30 years ago, we were talking about, let's go to Vegas right now. Let's party all night, da-da-da. You know what the conversation was this time? Hip replacements. Everybody's talking about hip replacements. But it was great to have him, great to have his spirit. And like I said, fingers crossed with this, that is accepted. We'll come back and do more and just mine more characters, mine more ideas, and keep it rolling.
I love it. I was at the wrap party for In Living Color at the Hollywood Athletic Club, Jamie. I was there with you. And I know it's funny, we're only 21 plus tax, but dude, yeah, that's how long I've known you, man.
Yeah, I'm 18 with 35 years of experience.
Listen, both of you, they're giving me the rap, Jamie, Kyla-Drew. I love this show. We're going to do the next round of interviews in person, I promise. Great to see you both.
Dave, man, love you, man. Have a good one.
Thank you so much. So nice meeting you.